The following podcast is rated M for mature.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Reigning Pending Podcast. I am your host, Victor the Red. Here with me, Sonic's Base, Racno, and Modern Mega.
Good
Hello.
evening, everyone.
What is up, you guys? What's up? How'd you guys
Not
been?
much. Not
I
much.
am tired. I'll
Hell,
agree.
hell of a week, right?
Best weekend of the year
Yep.
so far.
So, the topics for this episode is Red Dead Redemption 2, Nintendo Switch, and what's the last one, Jose?
Pokemon Sun and Moon being closer to the release date.
Can you get on the microphone a little bit more closer?
So, we got Pokemon Sun and Moon, both the demo and the fact that we're really freaking close to the release date.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There he is.
So, shall we start with Pokemon Sun and Moon? Let's get that out of the way.
I mean, what's there to say about it? We had every single Pokemon leaked. We've had
Leaked, as in
leaked. Okay,
leaked.
to explain, for some weird, bizarre reason, Game Freak understands. Hey, we're gonna give you a demo, and we're gonna include every single sprite for every single Pokemon and item that's gonna be in this game.
That was not very
Okay,
Right.
like it's like, oh, the demo has about 5 or 6 Pokemon that you get to see. It does give you a chance to get the Ash Greninja for the game, which is overpowered as hell, and it gives you a taste of some of the things you're gonna be seeing in the game. And so far, it has me pretty pumped. But literally, the hour the game came out, you would go to 4chan, you would go to the Pokemon board, and immediately there were people data mining the game. The first thing they find, pretty much every single Pokemon that is included in the new Pokedex, every single...
I say it was an intentional leak. That is not.
No, it's not an intentional leak, because in order for it to be intentional,
Got everything fucked up there. So
yeah. In order for it to be intentional, it should have been from an employee, like when we had the case with X and Y, where people would get the game early for reviewing, and then they would just spread everything, which was how this sort of stuff happened. But in this case, the demo had 400 megabytes of space, and apparently part of that was mostly all these sprites, stuff that we found out through it. There's a specific Pokeball to catch Ultra Beasts. There's gonna be a music crystal. There's customizable mega rings. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't been told, and we already know thanks to the people that went through it, including a few of the Alola forms that haven't been shown and will probably be shown on October 27th. That's in 4 days.
yeah,
The demo per se pretty much it allowed you. Well, first off, it made Ash canon into the game because the Greninja belongs to him and he pretty much gives it to you. But it gives you the idea as to how the trials are going to work, how the camera works to like see Pokemon and catch them,
yeah.
and just like the minor changes they did to the both the engine and the gameplay for it. So far, it looks really nice. We're still about 3 weeks away, so hey,
Yeah, it's still 3 weeks away.
yeah. But yeah, October 27th, we should be getting last details. There's one thing that may or may not be true, because there was this thing where supposedly the starters had 2 evolutions, and there's a chance that that might still be true. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see if that's actually a thing.
We'll just
Um,
have to wait.
We'll just have to wait. But you know, amongst games that we know very little about, yet a lot about, you want to jump to Red Dead?
Yeah, sure. Red Dead. Let's take Red Dead home. So Rockstar hyped up like a motherfucker the pictures like on Monday, on
They spent the whole
on
week.
the
Yeah,
whole
the whole
week,
week.
like a fucking hype of teasing pictures and shit. And of
Yes.
course, as soon as we saw the first image, that fucking red, I was like, I know this is the fucking Red Dead game. That is That is that
The
is like
fucking
That is
Rockstar
obvious.
logo,
the Red
like
Dead
they're
Yeah,
colors.
that is just fucking obvious. But let's see how it goes. I've been hearing rumors that it's a prequel, and I'm like, Jesus, no. Um, and at the second
They're gonna
picture,
we're
plant
still gonna
Candy
we're
Mart.
still gonna get it either way.
you see 7 people. And I was like, what is this? Red Dead Magnificent Seven? And so we get that, and speculation start hitting that it's again the prequel, it's the Marston gang, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, please don't let this be the John Marston gang prequel to be first. And Wednesday we got nothing else, right? Yeah,
No,
like
yeah, no. They,
the,
they,
Not
they
those,
much
skipped
else.
Wednesday and then
and
and then
then
they
when
kept going.
Thursday hit, that I woke up early. I woke up early, majorly for the fucking Nintendo Switch. That was the one
I
thing that
think we
had
all
me in
did.
my mind. So Nintendo Switch, and then Red Dead Redemption, the other Red Dead game that
RDR2.
yeah
Red Dead
RDR
2,
two,
just say Red Dead
Red
2.
Dead 3. All right. Before we start with that fucking shit, all right. So once it finished Nintendo Switch, and we'll talk about it in a few minutes. So 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes left for the world premiere trailer for the next Red Dead game. So I wait those 20 minutes. I'm like hyping myself up. I know the name is fucking disappointing to me. Like the title they picked up, Red Dead Redemption 2. I was disappointed with that name.
Should have
Um,
done so much with that.
but let's see how it goes. So the trailer hits, fucking beautiful landscape. Holy
Oh
shit!
yeah.
Like
Amazing.
everything, I mean, fucking amazing, jaw dropping. I was like,
The fucking
this.
skybox when they
No,
showed
no.
it at night, like, oh my god.
Why are you saying Skybox? You remember Mafia 3 now?
What?
No, never mind.
Boy,
Fuck
Um,
you.
so, so,
I
so,
was talking about good games, not shit.
yeah. So they show the like all these footage of beautiful landscape, like night cycle, the fucking campfire and the stars. I'm like, wow. I'm like at awe watching everything. Then this dialogue happens. This Jeff Bridges back looking motherfucker, like with the burning things like in front of him and some fire in front of him, most likely a burned barn or anything or something else. I don't know. And then you see everyone riding off to the desert, like those 7 people. And there you go, Red Dead Redemption 2. At first, I'm like, you're telling me you hyped me up the entire fucking week for a fucking 1 minute video, and it's just landscape. GTA
Yes.
5 had a better reveal.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I was actually hyped up. All right, let's see. Oh my god, during the fucking minutes like there were left, I was like, please God, don't let this be a fucking prequel. I don't want it to be a fucking like a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. I doesn't make any sense. Apparently it's a prequel or it's a sequel. It's not like we don't fucking.
Pre-sequel.
It's a pre-sequel. Um, So speculation started hitting. That's the Marston gang. Again, it's a 1 minute video. I said that the GTA 5 reveal was so much better. This one was more like I saw it. I was like, that's shit. Like everything looked great, but seriously, and it said fall 2017. So I'm just gonna call it's gonna be September. Pretty sure it's gonna get delayed till I don't know November, maybe March 2018. But
But Victor, Rockstar doesn't delay games.
they
No, just the multiplayer.
no, just the multiplayer. But which it's possible that we can get the campaign first and the multiplayer later,
Like
because
always.
they can they have to learn from their past. GTA 5.
Hopefully they don't have the server issue that the old Red Dead had,
$50 it does.
which it's still there.
Apparently so.
Well, they're not gonna fix it now.
No,
The
that.
fuck are they gonna fix? So yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. I've said this so many times. Like I thought the next Red Dead. I don't know. It's like everybody was calling it Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like why fucking people are calling it Red Dead Redemption 2? Oh no, because it's gonna be a sequel. And it's but
I
but
don't want
why
a
would you
sequel.
make a sequel of something that the story has been told already? What's there to tell?
A fucking person told me like, oh, what about his son?
No,
He's
fuck
still
No,
Jack.
alive. Like,
Just
no,
what are
fuck,
you talking?
no,
fuck
no,
Jack.
no, 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 no! If it's about Jack Marston, I will destroy that
Like,
fucking
fuck
game.
that guy.
I will
Like, Jack
burn
is
it.
the most hated
Fuck the
character in
child.
video games.
Death.
I'm sorry,
Kill
Jose,
the
that you're
boy.
listening to this.
Kill
But,
the boy so the man may live.
but I'm sorry, Jose, for this. I know you're playing it now. I know you know what happens, but
I already know everything. It's okay.
all right, so.
Despise the little shit.
So the thing is that apparently it's gotta be or either a prequel with John Marston, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes,
And the
like,
voice actor's
so,
not gonna be the same one.
like, that's another
Nope.
thing. Something happened to the John Marston's voice actor. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but he no longer works in this show business. Like, he doesn't want to do anything with it anymore. So we just lost a voice actor because something apparently in Puerto Rico happened, sadly. So, and he lives in Puerto Rico. So, I don't know if you guys knew that.
We're bringing him
Yeah.
on the show.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
I didn't know that.
But what could possibly happen in this peaceful
Uh,
island?
So I don't really fucking know.
Just
But,
like a lot of false gigs, like
so-
a lot of them.
So, yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 name. I was thinking it was gonna be. This was my call. It was gonna be the name for for the next Red Dead was gonna be Red Dead Revolution, and it was gonna be in the Mexican Revolution, 1911. I thought they were gonna, since in Red Dead Redemption, you saw a car. All right, so we're going. All right, we're going a little bit further, like a little bit to the 1900s, basically.
Hmm.
So, yeah, so that was my call. Red Dead Revolution, based in Mexico, or maybe
You know what? Something that would have been cool.
what?
Red Dead, Death of the West, something like that. Showing, if anything, if they made a prequel out of Red Dead, the only character I would be interested in would be Ricketts, and it would be his youth, showing how he became a legend and how every other legendary gunslinger disappeared. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Unlike
It
Red Dead
does.
Redemption 2. So
Yeah, I
what
do
do you
not want-
what do you guys think Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna be about?
Well, what I think
What
it's gonna be
are,
about,
what are you
I'm
actually
really not
hoping?
sure.
Or what are you actually
I'm
hoping?
expecting a new
a
protagonist.
new story,
something-
new protagonist, something
something new.
fresh.
Maybe
Or
it's just
protagonist.
if anything, I think it's just taking the title and putting the two there just as a stamp, so it sells more without people being dumbasses and confusing things.
Because yeah,
But I'm expecting a new story, or at least I'm really hoping so.
I for one am looking for a new character, of course, or multiple characters. Honestly, I don't think that I'm not sure if they should keep the GTA 5 style
It
switching
worked.
character. It worked, but it's awesome to do, but for this, I don't think it's necessary. I think one character is fine. I don't need go for one character is fine. If they do it, fine. I don't mind it.
Exactly. I trust Rockstar. They never fucking fuck
your
up
words
what?
like
the
your boy.
game.
They never
fuck up
what?
the game. They never
They
fuck
never
up
fuck
the
up a game.
game. No.
Bold statement, but they
Name one game that they
Isn't
did
there
that
like
they fucked
isn't
up.
there like a
Okay, I'll
shit
just
ton
say
of
this.
DLC
I will not
out
name a
for
game that they have fucked up, but I will say this. Just because a company has good track record does not mean they're not gonna let you down eventually.
of course.
Okay.
But still,
just think about
the only
this.
thing that Carlos, I would give Carlos some like backing up Carlos here is that Dan Houser is still with Rockstar. So there you go. The Houser brothers are just fucking smart. So I know what they're doing. Just the only the only thing I have problem with this game is, all right, yeah, you showed me fucking beautiful scenery. I don't know if it's Blackwater and.
Well, it
So-
is Blackwater. We
I
saw it.
don't know. I don't know.
Even
So
show Marston's
I
fucking
just hope it's not
friends.
even Marston, because the Marston story has already been told. I don't need to I like
Yeah.
I know how, like, playing it. Seeing Marston again is like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. But I know how the story ends, and it's not gonna be as interesting. But because if it was a prequel, you could have done a single player DLC like you did with fucking Undead Nightmare.
Speaking
You
of
could.
that, please put it under Nightmare DLC the
I
next
was
I
game.
hoping
don't
that for
care if it becomes a tradition. I like the zombies.
And you did a good.
but this time make it an open world multiplayer, not a horde mode based
Yes,
multiplayer game.
please.
So
And for the multiplayer, please add trains and let me drive them. I cannot stress this enough. I wanted to heist a fucking train with my buddies and go out gallery shooting in every single town, but no! We don't have trains in multiplayer.
funny
There
thing,
are tracks for
funny
you to
thing,
see and nothing else. That's boring.
Evan, so, like interesting stuff that I was talking to a friend of mine last night. I was in a birthday party, and he was talking to me about Red Dead Redemption 2 and how it could be, like how he thinks he could be. And his point actually, like, I was like, you know what? That's you're right. You notice that we were hoping that there was a single player DLC for GTA 5 in which the Franklin actor was teasing the fuck out of it
Yep.
and never came to life. Maybe it did, but they mostly fucking like
Said fuck, we're
they
not doing
just
it.
were not doing it
Scrapped it. I
because you know why? Because
threw it away.
one thing I noticed Rockstar, and you can notice that on the trailer, like at the very end, like where small letters are at. Um, they were telling you that the multiplayer experience is gonna be something very new. In which now this is what my friend told me. I was like, what if those 7 people are each of us? I was like, what are you talking about? What if the Red Dead game, the new Red Dead, it has a story, but you can do it with your friends, like with a gang.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying that the story itself is a multiplayer game.
It's an online game.
Okay, this is. I'm gonna say this. Have you ever played the Lost Planet series?
Sadly, I don't like them, but yeah, I know what
You don't
mean.
like them, but you know how they were.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
ever
yeah,
played
yeah.
the second one?
Yeah, that's the one I played.
The second one was completely multiplayer centric. It was that was its whole gimmick. It was the same game, but with multiplayer for everyone. You could have a lot of teams, like 12 players at the same time in a campaign. Uh, the game by itself, if you played it alone, was, I'll be honest, shit. There was there was no way you could pass the game and enjoy it well enough. I mean, you probably could, but it was difficult. There was no communication with other players. It was pretty bad.
It,
But when you played it with your buddies, it's one of my favorite games. Honestly, if I had to make a co-op list of best games, it's up there because it's an amazing co-op game.
I for one, I didn't enjoy Lost Planet.
I am
I played with
afraid
friends,
of
but
games created for the idea of multiplayer being the main aspect of the story mode. If they do it, I would like it that there's a way that you can play it
it
single
would be
player
something.
regardless. Cause
I don't think it would be something new, but if it is, you just call it like a Destiny-esque type of game.
please no.
So it's not. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like, oh, you have a race team and just
I
do
know
it.
what you mean. I'm just saying.
But like he told me, what if those 7 people, each of us, like a group of us, like multiplayer story-based game.
Well, that would be amazing.
I'll be like,
fucking
that'll be
awesome.
something new. I'm
That'll
pretty
be
sure.
awesome.
Rockstar has the money. They can screw up one time and not repeat it again. They have the money. But knowing they have done $500 million, almost $500 million in GTA Online only,
And they're still keep
and they're
doing fucking
still
content.
playing. People are still playing, and there's still content. The thing is, like, Rockstar must be thinking, like, how do we kill this with this new stuff? And if we fucked up here, we still have to keep this alive. Yeah, I like what my friend told me. That theory that could be one of, like, those 7 people. It's not a new character; it's just you.
That would be amazing.
That
I
would be
like the
fucking
idea.
great.
Yeah,
That would be great.
that's
I'm just
awesome
I'll be
idea.
I'm
interested.
just afraid of the possibility.
Okay, alright. I'm open to the idea. If it fucks up, well then Rockstar, you gotta show me GTA 6 or Manhunt 3, I guess, or
We're
just
never gonna see Manhunt. Just
yeah,
need to take that
uh,
off your mind.
another Midnight Club, or I don't know, but it can't be Red Dead for a while. But I don't think they're gonna screw up. I'm trusting Rockstar to do. Obviously, they're gonna do the right thing. I'm just trusting Rockstar. The only
I just
thing
want
this is gonna
for
trigger. This is
yeah.
gonna trigger a lot of people. I'm pretty sure this is gonna trigger some people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but some people. Maybe here, some maybe Carlos can agree, or maybe not.
What?
But again, I have an issue with the name. Again, like people have told me, oh, but do you mind fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 because it's a prequel? It's like totally different stuff, man. I understand what you're trying to say, but and I respect that. But this is why I have a problem with the name. If it's gonna be a sequel, all right, you could have called it something else, not add a 2, because Red Dead Revolver wasn't as popular as Redemption is.
Nope.
Revolver was great, linear shit, but it was great. Story was story was pretty cool, pretty fair. It was great. It was good. It's not fucking awesome, but it's great. Redemption, down on the other hand, that is just fucking one of. I could say that is on my top 10 list in the games of this decade.
Yeah.
Of this
It is an amazing game.
Yeah.
Like if
It fills
once
all of the criteria I look for in a game.
once it hit the year 2020, I could say on 2010 that Red Dead Redemption, that is one game on my top 10. So yeah, the problem that I have with the name is that it feels like a cash in.
Yeah, it's probably
I
is.
was
It
about
is.
to.
And
Painful thing is, it probably is, and I'm hoping. Actually, I'm hoping it is because if it is a cash in, it means they're just doing it for the money, and it doesn't have anything to do with the story. If they do it because it has something to do with the story, I might have to see Jack Marston again, and I don't like that.
yeah, the thing is like redemption. It's just the word redemption, adding the redemption to the Red Dead basically, and just the number 2. Because if you remember Red Dead Redemption 1, well, it was the most popular. It was fucking critically acclaimed. It was awesome. It was 10 out of 10s everywhere. And you had a number 2, Red Dead Redemption, and it's a sequel to it. It has to. You imagine it has nothing to do with Marston. I was like, yeah, this is a cash in with the redemption name because it did well in the other one, money.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like that. I
But
feel like
unfortunately, it is a business move, and
yeah, of course. I
they
respect
pulled
that.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
There
after
is
seeing the
one
trailer,
thing-
I am really pumped for the game.
Yeah.
But I still have for this game to be a success for me, it's gonna have to fill the criteria that the previous Red Dead did. Compelling story. I mean, a great story.
And
Characters that stick with me.
you say story, but it's something that we're gonna get. It's gonna be a fucking 9 out of 10 story, of course. Like those guys know what they're doing. Except
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that it's unlikely that they do this. I'm just saying that this is what I want them to continue concentrating
GTA,
on.
the only thing
I
that
don't
I
want
have
none
a
of the
problem.
nostalgia or that thing. I mean, I would like the nostalgia. It's always nice, but I don't want it to be the thing. I don't want them to rehash the complete Red Dead Redemption world and just stamp a 2,
No.
some new things, and leave it at that.
No, that'll be.
I just hope it doesn't get to that. And GTA
I don't wanna see
5
that
didn't
same-
have the best ending. To be honest, Carlos, that ending was shit. That
Yeah,
ending was shit.
It was.
Like at least the one you keep everyone together. I think the one that
It was
hurt
the
me
best
was
one out of all the other endings. That was
that
shit.
I actually like to be honest with you, the one that it hurt me was the fucking Michael one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that hurt me. That you're Franklin and fucking you have to kill Michael. That's
Your
the one that
fucking
hurt me.
mentor, like,
Yeah, it's like oh
no.
man. So yeah, like, I just hope it's a really like a fresh stuff. Nothing
So
like
we want to see a new map, at least a new
you're
character.
in map. Well, if it's a new map, fucking awesome, yeah. Because going back again, it's just basically with updated graphics.
But I
And
recognize
updated
some
plays. Yeah.
parts of the game, like Blackwater, Marston's fucking
Okay,
ranch.
if they're gonna continue with the same map, at least keep the same areas, but make everything bigger. I mean, add more to this world. Don't just leave it at the same map. Give me
So
new
what I played
region,
was
Well, the
new
map
stupid.
was
sections of
released
Mexico, of
a
America, of
month
the
ago,
West.
some months ago.
Make everything bigger. Don't just leave it at
Or
the same
basically
map.
update it with like if it happened, I don't know, 15 years later or something. Update it. Update the map. Like more like new places, new
Yeah, I'm
constructions.
pretty sure if it's gonna if it's gonna be a few years later or before, the things are gonna look pretty different depending on the amount of time that's passed. I'm just I don't know. I'm skeptical about the whole where it's gonna be and how. I'm just hoping that it's
So
probably gonna be amazing. I'm just hoping it's as amazing as I
the game is
think it'll
slated
be.
for 2017.
It's probably gonna get delayed.
It's gonna be 2017 fall. I say September. I call September. It's gonna be a September release.
I'm calling winter.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
maybe
you
a
November.
winter.
I'm going with
like
November. I'm gonna
you
be
gonna say
a hopeful
November?
man.
It's gonna be on the November to Remember month. So
Oh yeah.
That could be, yeah.
Or Broketober.
more Brooktober. That's one. If
Nah, they're probably gonna leave the October for the DLC.
most likely, or for the online part, most likely, like it happened to GTA 5. So moving on,
Oh boy.
Nintendo NX, now called Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. How the fuck do I switch my Wii U to
Boy.
that?
You don't. Boy.
You don't.
You don't and you
So
shouldn't. You
You
don't
do
and
it
you
with
shouldn't.
money.
You don't and you shouldn't because the NX has no backward compatibility for the Wii U
Oh,
or the
so I
3DS.
should keep my Wii U then.
Yeah, you're keeping the Wii U.
One
Wii
problem
U.
solved.
Yeah. Uh,
I'm still buying it.
Vic,
We're
shall
all
I take
getting
Still
over?
fucking
let
buying
me
it.
We're
let
all
me
getting it.
before
It
before you
comes out
take
at March.
before you take over.
March.
So I woke up on Thursday, the same day Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer came out. So I woke up basically, and most importantly, for the Nintendo, the NX. Uh, so when I see the title, Nintendo presents the Nintendo Switch. It was like, so that's the name. When I start seeing it, I see this guy on the couch playing The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. It looks great. Um, and then I see the controller, and I was like, all right, that's a unusual controller, but okay.
Bulky.
It's like really weird, uncomfortable, but okay. It looks good. When I see him take
Comfortable
out
because we have to.
the two sides, like with the left side and the right side of the controller, and I still see the pack. I was like, oh, okay. And then they show the Nintendo Switch, the most secret console Nintendo
In the
that's never
history
spoken.
of secret
It's
consoles.
the
They
most
have
secret.
ever
This
made.
is like top secret Star Wars Episode 7 secret. Nobody leaked anything. Everything was basic. Well, there was some leaked
Wow.
stuff, but
Okay. Nobody leaked anything, but every time something would get copywritten, we had more or less an idea
Like, we
what was
knew
coming
already
up.
it was gonna be a portable
A
home
portable slash home
system.
console hybrid,
Yeah.
which is
And it works. It works, apparently.
so I see this small base and this good thunder here. So that's fucking fantastic. So I see the small
that's a
like
lot of making sure you don't talk
this
shit.
the small I think tablet you could say.
Yeah,
At
Yeah.
first
it's a
I didn't
tablet,
know it
yeah.
was a tablet. I just see this base of the fucking Nintendo Switch, the console. I thought it was the console. And then I see this guy just putting the left side and the right side like controller, and he just takes it out and he plays it on the go. I was like, oh, this is the fucking handheld console hybrid they were talking about. Oh shit! Like that's the thing is that it's funny how everyone, I mean, mostly everyone that I know, the moment he puts the controller, everybody's reaction is like, holy shit!
Yep.
Like when
Yep.
I
Guilty.
woke guys when I woke up and Carlos woke up and a friend of ours and fucking PlayStation we got on for this specifically. everyone basically when saw that point, everyone was like, even I was like, holy shit. And I see him like playing it on the go, and then they show fucking Skyrim remaster. We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
So wait
Um,
for the list.
yeah. So and we see NBA, and then we see this tease of a new, basically, I guess a Super Mario 64 successor, and
Yep.
and then I see all these like on the go Skyrim like on the plane, and you can like basically those two sides of the controller that can be used as two controllers basically. Like,
Yeah.
and that was pretty cool.
You look like an asshole doing it, but yeah, it's cool.
You're looking like an ass. So
Oh, okay, you see a guy in a plane just moving the fucking controllers. He's a fucking asshole.
Why?
Why?
I mean-
Why?
You see a guy on their phone rotating it because it has rotoscoping and shit. What's the difference?
What's the difference, Carlos?
I see you with your giga ass iPad playing tiny games and wasting $80 on Fallout Shelter, and you're complaining about this guy.
Okay,
looking like
you're
an
saying
asshole.
stuff that we already know. I am an asshole.
No. Wait. We know you're a dumbass. The asshole part, it's just implied. Now we know.
So, so basically,
Going on, yeah.
so,
We
so,
break his spirit. Then
so
his
the
soul.
the Nintendo Switch comes out, and the first thing I see, I was like, whoa. I guess no. And, oh, the other thing is like it's cartridge based.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, they're back
How
to the
in
cart.
the fuck do you have so much
I'm pretty
memory
sure
to put in that
Nintendo
game?
has that
Yeah,
covered. I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
Nintendo has that
That
covered.
fucking technology for like 10 years
I mean,
from now.
a few days ago, we had confirmation that SunDisk is making 1 terabyte SD card. So, give
That's
or
fucking
take,
amazing.
give or take, this is the revolution.
The
Oh
future
my
is
god,
now.
so many
future
thunder
is
here,
now.
man. Like,
The future was yesterday.
Are you guys having any thunderstorms or anything?
No.
It was
Alright.
right.
Earlier though.
Right here, right here. It's like fucking. I see everything. I think you can hear
Oh
it.
shit! There we go.
There we go. I think you can hear it. So
Well,
there
you
you
got the
go.
rating that I got.
So there you go, people. You can hear Puerto Rico's thunderstorm. So Nintendo Switch. At first, I thought, well, I guess that's not Wii U compatible. Backwards compatible, gone for the gone to the shit, and so that's kind of fucked up, but okay. So
Compatibility. The
and
one
when I
thing you
saw
always
the other thing I saw when the cartridge, like, oh my god, you imagine playing 3DS game? Oh wait, hold that
Oh.
thought. Not gonna happen.
Because the cartridge is bigger.
Because cartridge is bigger. I was like, oh well, there goes my.
How big is it
hopes
though?
and dreams.
It's about like twice the size of a regular 3DS cartridge.
Okay.
They're
At
fucking
least
massive,
for
man.
Jose, the amiibo support's confirmed.
Yeah.
At least.
So
So
Yep.
a Smash game for.
now here we
Switch?
go. When the
Probably.
video before the video was released, the stock went up 7%. Oh god, fucking thunder! Goddamn, stop it.
We're not getting the thunder though. We're just hearing.
You're fine, but I'm kind of fucked up here.
Let's
Just
it now.
edit it.
You can
We'll
hear
just
it.
put it as background noise.
Just edit it.
Yeah, it is.
It's
fucking
pleasant.
Yeah, I know. I'm afraid that the lights might go off and my computer fucks up again. So
I'll
boy.
continue without you.
yeah, sure. Yeah, and you guys keep recording, make another one. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
yeah, makes sense.
Yes. Of
So
course. I will not go
Amiibo
to sleep
support is
after we do-
confirmed, and about that Skyrim remaster though.
GG.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take
But
over.
why?
I for one, I mean, all right.
Why not?
Because
You-
no, I want Oblivion. God damn it!
Skyrim.
Oh
You're
my
never gonna
god,
get
damn
Oblivion.
it.
Forget the fact.
Fucking
Forget
damn
the
it.
fact that it's Skyrim remaster. Remember the fact that we're getting third-party support for this thing.
Fuck you.
Aleluya, puñeta.
Like, hang on. Like, okay. The reason why this thing is so groundbreaking, why it's hitting the news so heavily, both with positive and negative reviews.
This is like
that's
China
why it's not
opening its
enough people.
doors.
Yes, but
North Korea saying hi to the world.
you have
World
A
peace
console
from the Nazis.
a console hybrid that you can take on the go. The controllers, you have two types of controllers. One that can be used as a single controller and be split for two people.
That is awesome. I fucking love that shit.
And
Continue.
one standard controller for those people that complain my hands are too big and sausagey, so hey, I can't use this thing. So you have that.
I don't say that.
And the other controller that's a pro controller, like the Wii U
Yeah,
one.
that's the one, and it's
Yeah,
still
it's for the ones who
still
waste
subject
money.
to change. It's still subject to change. You showed us a new Mario Kart because the footage that we saw wasn't for 8; it was for another one.
Wait,
You
they showed
us a
another
new-
one?
Yeah, which
I did not pay
competes
much attention.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't pay too much attention to it. They noticed it when they replayed it. You
I
showed
didn't
us,
replay it. I saw
you showed
it
us a
once
new
and
Mario
done.
game.
I replayed
You
like
showed
5
us
times.
You showed us either a port or a sequel for Splatoon. You showed us the gameplay for Zelda, and you showed us Skyrim, just to tell us, hey, guys, we have third party on the
No,
go.
they were hinting
Wink,
it.
wink.
All right.
And
This is the one thing. We get shown Skyrim remastered. At first, I was like, Skyrim on the go. Fuck yeah, Jesus. That was
Fuck
like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
That's
And then-
amazing.
Play
then I-
Skyrim.
And then I hear all this shit. Skyrim is not confirmed for the Switch, but all right. Let me read this quote. This is like a GameSpot article.
go ahead, 'cause I got a list here.
One of the few third party that appeared during the announcement video on the Nintendo new console, the Switch, was Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, despite what you might assume, fucking thunder. That doesn't actually mean you'll be able to play Skyrim on this system. Quote, we're happy to have the opportunity to collaborate with Nintendo on the video. End quote. A Bethesda spokesperson told GameIndustry.biz. Quote, while we're not confirming any specific titles at this time, we are pleased to announce our partnership with Nintendo in support of the Switch. We look forward to revealing specific games in the details in the future. End quote. All right, this is what I think. Skyrim is. I call that Skyrim. It's coming for the
Why are we
Switch.
focused on
It's
Skyrim?
coming.
They should be focused on Skyrim. Go
Um,
on.
no, I'm just saying, like for people that want Skyrim on the go, let's just call it
Like you
that.
got it.
Nope.
There you go.
So, I'm pretty sure that's coming out. I'm pretty sure that's coming out for the NX. I'm pretty sure fucking Bethesda signed an NDA, like non-disclosure agreement. They can't say anything because maybe they have other plans for it.
Maybe
But if it doesn't, all right. If you have a PC and you have Skyrim, you don't have to worry for anything of this
Don't
shit about the remaster.
Buy it. Mods
Yeah, you know.
are
So-
NPC.
Speaking
Turning
of
this
mods,
thing out.
speaking of mods,
Jesus, I'll
do you
push you guys
think
off.
do
No,
you think
hold on,
Switch
hold
will
on.
have mod support?
Shut up. No.
If
Moving-
they do that,
Moving
if they
on.
do that, they'll fucking
Moving
win
on.
the console.
Moving on.
Nintendo
the
isn't
list-
giving us as many details as they should about this thing when it's coming out in March. We're gonna have to wait probably until December or January for more
No,
details.
no,
Little
that's-
things that
that-
we do. Hear me out.
That is coming.
Okay.
Like details are
Okay.
coming next year, early January to the earliest, because they have 2 months.
They're
and
gonna
then,
have a direct for January or February, and they're just gonna give everything. Forget about what we haven't been told. Look at what we have been told. Number one, battery life. It's only 3 hours, at least for the first version of it.
I really
Bah.
don't think that's a problem, to be honest. I'm
That
pretty sure
isn't
that 3
a
hours,
problem.
the 3 hours, I'm pretty sure it's with the fucking brightness all the way cranked up to
I'm playing
110.
Skyrim.
Maybe.
So yeah,
And second off,
yeah.
the sample list of partners for the Nintendo Switch.
May I read that?
It is amazing.
I'm
It
got-
includes.
God damn it! let me do
includes-
this. Let me do this.
No, we can
Fuck
split
you.
it. I'll do one line, you do the other.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. You have the picture in front of you?
Yeah, yep, I do have it.
Okay. We got 505 Games, Activision. What's the one next to? Damn it.
That is marvelous. That's Arc System Works.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty low quality picture. God damn it. We got Atlas, Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Capcom. Victor.
We got that is Capcom and then Codemasters. EA, From Software, on the go. Um,
On the go.
Oh yes, baby.
Frozen
Can I
Byte.
get a wait?
What?
Can I get a Dark Souls amiibo?
Yo, shut up. Dude, I'm
Oh
just,
my
I'm just,
god.
Please,
dude,
Well, the
dude, I'm
surprises.
already
please,
hyping myself up.
please,
Stop it.
please,
So,
please,
Frozen
please.
Byte, Game Trust,
I'm gonna go
um,
change my pants.
Gung Ho, Masters, Hamster. I'm sorry,
Hamster. Yeah.
and
We've got.
yeah,
Really can't read that. Holy shit.
yeah, the small screen. I have a list. I honestly
We have,
have the list. I
okay,
don't
we
have
have
to see
another
the
one.
pictures.
Koei Tecmo, Konami, Levels, Marvelous, I
Marvelous.
believe.
Yeah, marvelous.
Yeah. Maximum Games.
Software.
Can't really read the one
Software.
next to
That's
it.
the
Yeah,
only thing.
software.
Uh,
We've got.
Party
Yeah, go
Bill,
for it.
Platinum Games, Sega, Spike Chunsoft, Square Enix.
Final Fantasy 15 for the Switch.
Yeah,
Calling it
Oh
now.
my god.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Switch. Calling it now.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Carlos might freak out. Take Two Interactive. You know what that means, right, Carlos? You know what
Is,
that means?
is that what I think it means?
Yeah, that is the parent company that gives you Red Dead, GTA, basically Rockstar. So,
I think so.
so Red Dead on the go. You can say
I
Telltale
didn't
Games.
know that!
Telltale Games. So THQ Nordic, Darksiders 3 confirmed. That's right there.
Yes.
Thank you,
Well, we
Thunder.
still
I'm
don't
trying to
know if it's
read
Darksiders
something.
versus probably Darksiders.
Tokyo RPG Factory, TT Games, Lego Games, Ubisoft, and
Go ahead.
Warner Brothers Games Media. Go ahead. I
You give
can't
shit
read
to
that.
Konami, but you give shit to Ubisoft? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I still hate that company. Go ahead.
WY's Autodesk, Cryoware, Dana, Epic Games, Fmod,
Havoc, Rad Game Tools, Silicon Studios, Ubius, Unity, and Web Technologies. So that is a good list. A good list. Oh, and here's another one that I don't fucking care.
What?
Konami Digital Entertainment. I don't know why the fuck is there.
There is one bigger detail, by the way, and it was something that even caught even more attention. But
What?
Nintendo has finally swapped their graphics cards from AMD to NVIDIA,
Yeah.
and everything and anything that the console contains is going to be inside the small screen. So the only little details that we really need to know is whether we're going to have frame drops from switching from the TV down to the screen.
Probably.
All right, and now this is where I told Carlos like on the PS4 party. I was reading somebody tweeted out, some guy tweeted out on Twitter, of course, this image that reveals, you can say, let's call this a rumor. Revealed basically the specs of the Nintendo Switch, and apparently if the games go for 60 frames per second, it runs on 1080p. If the game goes on 30 frames per second, they could have a chance to go to 2K definition. So that's not bad. That is great. But I'm just reading that. Take it as a grain of salt.
That's already better than PlayStation.
However, the tablet I saw on the page, like on that page, apparently, whatever you play on the screen, it's gonna be, it depends. It's gonna be 1080p, 60 frames per second, or 30 frames per second, and 2K resolution, I guess, almost, or 1080p still. That the thing is, like, whenever you switch it to the tablet, the resolution goes to 720. I think it just locks on 720p. So I can't really say, but 720p, it's totally fine by me. I really don't mind it. I just hope that the graphics don't downgrade. You know what I mean, like in game. But yeah, that's basically based from what I saw.
There were complaints because when they showed Breath of the Wild, somebody noticed that there was a bit of a small frame drop. And
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
because the game-
pretty sure. Yeah, it's not finished.
It's not finished. It was a simulation made specifically for that trailer. So we still don't really know how well it runs on the Switch.
Is the
So
Nintendo
weird
Switch
bug.
gonna be delayed? I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
Give or take. I mean,
What?
we're gonna have okay. If their plan goes as it goes, they want
Because
to release in March to release it
they
with
need
Breath
to.
of the Wild.
The thing is that. What? What do you say? What do you say? That Breath of
They
the Wild?
want it.
What?
Yeah, they want it released with Breath of the Wild.
I
The Switch
said
releases on
this.
17.
I
Wild releases
said
on 18.
this in a podcast in 2014. That the moment that fucking the first time they're saying, oh, Breath of the Wild, like back then, just the Legend of Zelda, no titles, just Legend of Zelda game. I was like, that's gonna get delayed, and that's gonna come out with the fucking
Yeah. It comes out for both
the NX.
consoles.
Yeah, sure, it's gonna
It's
come out.
last game.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna have some more extra stuff on this Switch. That's my call. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look better on the Switch.
I mean, when you look at, for example, Twilight
You
Princess
sound
that came
like
out
shit,
for
man.
GameCube.
You sound like shit.
You sound like shit.
No, you sound
Oh,
like
you really
shit.
do sound like shit.
You're
I know.
all shit.
All right, you're all shit. All right, go ahead.
Okay. When you look at Twilight Princess when it came out,
It was
it
beautiful.
ran better for the GameCube than the Wii,
Of course it did.
and it was because the Wii was still pretty much experimental. So
It's
don't
no. It's the thing
know.
is that
The problem
Twilight
is
Princess
they
was
flipped it.
made for fucking GameCube. It wasn't made for Wii. They just ported it out to Wii.
Yeah,
And made it
and then
flipped.
and then gave it a motion.
Yeah. So, how much is gonna cost this hardware?
Apparently,
I'm calling
were
it.
priced-
I'm calling. No, don't say. My call. My call on the Nintendo Switch. $300 to $350. No more, no less.
yeah, it's around that. Apparently, it's gonna be either 299 to 350, and 400 for bundle.
400 in a bundle, alright. But like the Nintendo Switch, like only separate 300 or 350. I don't see that on $400.
There is also speculation that they might do a traveler version. For example, you have the $300 version, which is the whole system, the port, the docking port,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the extra control. That's the basic package.
So you're saying they're gonna sell without the docking
They're going
port?
to sell it without the docking port for people who only want it on the go.
That's
which
not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea because, for example, if you look at the trailer, they're aiming for an esport competitive thing where you plug in your Switch and you keep your data there. You don't have to be data transferring from point A to point B anywhere. So maybe it could have a feature where you connect from one to the other and you can play multiplayer there, which I think they showed it for when they were showing NBA, I believe.
Yeah.
NBA
Where they had-
2K17 and
Yeah.
Splatoon.
Yeah, exactly. So, give or take, it's a really interesting deal that they have. The 3 hours, yeah, it's a bummer, but the 3DS used to last 3 hours, and then you would turn down the brightness and it could last you 5 to 8. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not wrong.
so
So that's basically the Nintendo Switch based from what I saw. So this is another thing. Wait, what?
I am hyped as hell for it.
Oh yeah.
I for one, I'm interested from everything that I've seen in the Switch. Even though the negative stuff as the no compatibility. What else?
Okay.
What else? Fucking. There was a news that popped out tonight, like today, but I don't remember. I didn't save the link. If I do, I'll talk about.
Didn't Borderlands 3 get confirmed recently?
No, I haven't
No.
heard anything about that.
No,
They were hinting on a Borderlands
they were hinting
game.
on it. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
was
but that was a
confirmed
long
recently.
time ago.
It
It
wasn't
hasn't
that
been
long
confirmed
ago.
yet. It hasn't been confirmed yet.
On a side note,
On the side.
Last Guardian went gold status.
Finally.
Fucking finally. When I hear those words, oh, it went gold, I can be at ease because the game is actually coming. The only way you can either delay that is because you're gonna fucking cancel it. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna delay that again, is that just yeah, we're just gonna cancel and we're gonna can this game. All the work we've done here, yeah, just can it. Fuck it. We don't fucking care. Because when it goes gold, basically it's already can be ported on the Blu-ray already, and they're just cleaning out, fucking polishing the game until December, and pretty sure they've already been working on the day one patch. The game, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be a 4-hour, 5-hour experience. That's pretty much it, and the story is gonna be, I think, fair, and the graphics is gonna be a technical mess. That's my call. I have no like. I have hope on. I have hope on myself that I could enjoy the game, but I don't know how it's gonna come out. So I just hope, for me as a Victor, I hope this game actually is good. So I'm just hoping for myself that actually, when I pay the money for it, I actually enjoy it. Because I'm getting the collector's edition. It better be fucking good. So yeah, that's the site note. So there's nothing. There's no more news. You can say. There's no more news.
Can I just mention something?
Yeah,
Back to the Switch. I've been thinking, like, their main thing is portable.
All right.
Do you think they're gonna
I
sell
know where you're going with this.
You do?
Go for it.
Do you think they're gonna put like a 4G type console and then a Wi-Fi only
No.
console?
No way.
Nah, they
No way.
won't.
No way. It's not the
Oh,
Vita. It's not the Vita.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Vita was
Something-
the Vita was good, but it came too early, and there wasn't much support. Sadly.
Something that is a concern to many people, and I say that it won't happen, is the possibility of them killing the 3DS after a specific time to only support this system. And I
Yeah, I
feel
can
like
see
it
that.
won't.
No, but let's, all right. Oh, Jose, I have the same friend of mine who told me about Red Dead. Actually, told me something that he didn't like from the Switch, and I'm telling you this so to see how would you respond, because you're the one who is fucking mega hyped of all of us here, because you were the voice of hope for me about the NX. You were the voice of hope. Now, this is what he had to say. He doesn't like the Switch because he feels that we're getting bamboozled again. He didn't say that, I'm paraphrasing, but we feel like we're getting bamboozled again because we got the Wii, and the Wii U was basically a upgraded Wii.
Okay.
An upgraded Wii.
God, that's nice.
And we got the 3DS, and the new 3DS just an upgraded
3DS.
3DS.
Yeah.
Okay.
He feels the Switch is gonna be like this alpha beta testing something for the future.
Okay. If we were to
Maybe,
go by that logic,
disclaimer. If I got everything right, then good. If I got something wrong out of it, just send me a message and I'll tell him personally. So go ahead.
if we were to go by that logic, and this is something that we could have done for a side chat, but we're going to do it here, there would have been.
Oh
no
shit!
way-
I just heard a fucking keyboard snapping. I was like, this guy's pissed. this
There
guy's
would've
fucking
been-
pissed.
There would have been no point in buying Xbox One when it came out. There would have been no point in buying a PS4 when it came out. There would be no point in buying any sort of console if that is your worry.
All
Because
right.
that's pretty much the point. There'd be no point in buying a PC if that is your worry, or a phone. Because the fact of the matter is,
There's
and the
always
way that
something
things
better.
work, there's always something better.
Yo.
The
That's how the
Switch-
economy works, buddy.
The Switch,
You
to
buy
me,
something, it gets sold, you gotta buy another thing. You're gonna keep your shoes just because there are others? No. You're gonna get new shoes. Because the shoes are busted and ugly. And if they work, You want new shoes.
But
They're not
that's
supposed to be.
basically
Or
okay.
ugly.
You could say that's the problem that I have with the PS4 Pro. You could say it's the
It's busted
console
and ugly.
that is the console that
That should have been.
why it shouldn't come at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's busted and ugly.
Fucking just cancel that shit out.
The
Announce the
Switch.
PS5 next year, and just 2 years later, just put it out there to just
Okay.
compete with the Scorpio that is upcoming.
I'll say okay for a fourth time. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
When the GameCube came out, it lasted for a small time frame because people didn't really like it as much as they could have. Out comes the Wii with motion.
I loved the GameCube.
The Wii lasted about how long?
2 years.
7 years. It lasted way more than 2 years. It lasted about
It just didn't have much of a presence during those years.
Exactly. Like it lasted a good 5 to 7 years. They had a regular white Wii, they had a black one, and around the time that the Wii U was coming out, they had a small red and black one which didn't have internet support and was usually for travel. You see where we're going with this? Every single handheld Nintendo has made has had 3 versions. Every single console they've made has had from 2 to 3 versions because the Wii U was just the Wii U. It never had anything aside from limited edition version. And the 3DS has had 4 versions in total. The Switch is pretty much what the Wii U could have been with the right resources and the right technology, which is now, pretty much. The Switch is their answer to saying, okay, we heard you, we heard what you wanted, we want to open up our market and not go bankrupt again. This is what we have to offer. You know what's really, really funny? Nintendo's stock market went up 7%.
And then it went down 6.5.
6.5 because they weren't being innovative enough. And that is probably the biggest amount of bullshit
That is bullshit, man.
that anybody could have ever said.
For me,
about what they're doing.
Nintendo has to be the one company that innovates.
Yeah.
It's kind of the one thing.
I don't. It's not innovative. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
It's not even in a They
I'm sorry. Let me just innovate again. You want some color? You want some new skins with that gun?
Yeah, apparently it was, since the console was pretty much everything that was speculated, it wasn't innovative. And here I say this. So you're telling me that humanity has made it to the point where we don't want change, so we settle for either playing on a standard PC, playing on an Xbox with pretty much the same controller, or playing on a PlayStation who haven't changed their controller since the PS1 with minor changes to it. But then in comes the one guy who constantly changes things and you complain about, and now you're telling me they're not being innovative?
Yes.
That's
Get
bullshit.
the fuck out of here. Like, holy shit, that is incredibly dumb. So you're telling me, like, oh, we were expecting you to be different. That's what you're telling me? Like, we're not going to give you money because we're different?
yeah.
That is... No.
It's
Honestly
a home
speaking,
console that you can take with you and play it. Like, how is that not innovative?
honestly speaking, and not in... Actually, no, yeah, in all competitive senses, I really hope this thing takes both the Xbox and the PlayStation by storm.
You're already past the PlayStation Pro for me.
Come on.
Okay, the minute
A stick passes the PlayStation Storm. Bro.
the minute that Nintendo changed it, the minute that Nintendo changed president because of unfortunate reasons, and they decided we're gonna kill the Wii U next year, something was up. The minute they took up another businessman as the head of the corporation, and they went, okay, we're gonna make more toys, which is pretty much what Amiibos are, and we're gonna start working.
They are
on that
collectibles, sir.
now.
I love how I remember when I saw this like 6 months ago. The article is like, oh, the NX just gotta completely kill the Wii U, and then they came up with saying, oh, we're not saying that we're gonna kill it, we're still gonna support it, and I was like, and now they're saying, oh, they're gonna kill it. Of fucking course.
Staying alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
They saw the error of their ways. And you know what's the really, really funny thing? That this has been a long time coming, because they noticed it. They realized, like, okay, the Wii U is doing fine with the titles we're releasing, but it's harder to code for it because you're coding for two screens. For the 3DS, it's fine because both screens are on the same thing. They're on the same system. The Wii U, you're depending on a screen that isn't always going to be there, and that you're pretty much pushing people to use. They realize here are their ways, and here we have this thing. Suddenly, the biggest complaint is that, oh, my hands are too sausagey and big for the controller. It's like,
Too sausagey.
right, the other controller.
It's not my problem, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, oh, everything looks great, but my hands are too big.
You want a controller that works for you?
Buy the
Get
other
a
one.
better hand.
Get a
Hey, if
remote
you're
for the
fine,
TV. Have
if you're
fun.
fine with switching your phone every year, if you're fine with buying a phone that has no headphone jack, if you're fine
Oh my god, no,
So
no,
stupid.
buying
No,
a
no.
phone that
that
goes up in your hand,
explodes. Yeah.
I
I don't see where you're
Hate
Jose,
apples.
I'm tipping my imaginary hat. Touche. That
for
is
that.
really good. That is
I'm
really
just
good.
2016,
tipping
His
everybody.
red locks to you.
2016.
So,
Fuck this year.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
What?
yesterday was a good day.
so
Yeah, but yesterday was pretty good.
We still have this shitstorm coming through.
pretty much.
Fuck you.
We're still now we're gonna go to November to remember.
There are still good games this year.
So,
Is my wallet gonna survive?
nope,
Nope.
Maybe.
it's not. And even
Oh, it's
2017,
holding out there.
2017 is gonna fuck you even harder.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So,
My wallet feels like a Russian in the German front.
Oh,
Optimism
God.
on here.
It's cold, it's lonely, but it ain't gonna give a crap.
ain't gonna give crap.
Gonna stand there forever.
So basically, that's pretty much it for this podcast, right? Because nothing
Yeah.
else. So,
Give a like for Rushing Winter.
it's-
God damn it.
a small announcement. I've said this before, like last podcast or two podcasts ago. I said
That was
that
awesome.
we are basically, I'm basically working on it as we speak. To live stream the PlayStation experience coming out on December 3 and 4. We're gonna go at Modern Mega's house and we're gonna stream the event itself, and
I'm
we're
going.
going. Of course you can. Of course you're fucking going.
Just in case.
Well,
You're-
you're not welcome to my house.
Oh.
I'm
Carlos.
going to be inside your house before you even know it.
Carlos,
So
That sounds wrong.
if I stay over, do I have to sleep in the thing the jam broke again?
I'm already broke it. I don't think that's there
Oh,
anymore.
did he finish breaking it?
Dude, the thing is that when he broke it, he kept on breaking more. Like, let's see how fucked up can I make this.
God damn it.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
So
that-
on December 3rd, or the day that the live stream goes, where we're gonna be streaming the show, and we're gonna be reacting as the show goes. So all the announcements, everything that they're
And we're
gonna
gonna
show.
do a little bit extra too.
Of course, we're going to do something extra along the way, and we're gonna have
Well,
it's
the
gonna
Carlos-
be it's gonna be me, Solid Space, Modern Mega, Ragnall, and a friend of ours from college, Oscar
special guest.
Oscar Navarro, is gonna be with us, and we're gonna be reacting on basically the event of PlayStation Experience on the keynote basically. So yeah, that's the small announcement. I'm working on it. So I like Carlos. Like most likely on November, you're gonna see me as often because we're gonna be testing like the
Yeah.
stream and everything. So we
I
have
did
everything
think
prepared.
everything, too.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for listening to the Rating Pending Podcast Show. You can give us a like, subscribe on here on YouTube, like us on Facebook.com/The Rating Pending Show, and as always, thank you for listening and peace.
Bye. I need money.